Mm-hmm. What popped up real quick? What's up? I just got done telling Vicky that I'm not going to be as energetic today. Guys, it's Friday. It's No Pants Friday. I'm wearing I don't know what the hell what am I wearing?
You're wearing my pajama bottoms.
I'm wearing her pajama bottoms. They're like stretchy black pants. What is up? It's really annoying. So I'm wearing my glasses still, and it's annoying because you can see the reflection of the screens in my glasses, so I apologize for that. But my fingertips are still all covered, so I can't put contacts in. So it's going to be a little while. Hopefully sometime in this next week I'll be able to put some contacts in because it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, Katie's not exactly the yoga pants type, but no. Basically
I'm working with what I got, guys. I'm working with what I got. I'm still all bandaged up, but yeah. So I just woke up from a nap a little bit ago. And I'm a little doped up. I'm totally off the oxy now, other than when I go get dressing changes. But today I get to skip a day. They're letting me skip a day. So I took some oxy before I went yesterday, but I didn't take any today. So I'm basically just doing Tylenol, ibuprofen, and whatever that muscle relaxer crap is that I just took. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be a little bit low energy. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But she's up.
So I'm still I didn't put any makeup on. I don't really care. I'm a little tired. I did manage to get myself into my office to do the show today, so we're not doing it from the bed. But hey, guys, what's up? What's happening? No Pants Friday.
Yeah, she's here.
Yep, I'm here. I don't know. So I guess what's the update? So I've got one hand that's like I don't have as many bandages, so that's pretty well healed up. Mm-hmm. So that's all kind of baby skin under there, and I just have to lotion it. My knuckles are really bad, so that's why I've got bandages on them, but they're like big bandages, so I still have to type like this because I can't bend any of my fingers because it's the back of this hand here.
She still can't wear her ring.
She's wearing my ring, which they had to take off before I did surgery, and other than the dressing changes, the ring being taken off was like the most painful thing.
She wouldn't let them cut it off her, so they had to rip it over her swollen, broken
I didn't
knuckle.
want to cut off. Anyway, so I'm healing really well, guys. I my stomach and everything, I'm still in a lot of pain, but it's definitely getting better every day. And you can see the baby skin under all the bad stuff. In the last video that we did, I actually went back and added a link to the last video, which was technically Sunday Live Haul, even though we weren't actually doing a haul. But if you go back and look at the last video, I actually did put a link in there to this photo album of the progression of my injuries. So if you are somebody who wants to see the gory details, I know I like to see that stuff, and I would never ask somebody for it. So I was just thinking, you know what? I want other people to be able to look at it if they want to. But just so you know, it is pretty gross. And if you're somebody, especially if you're somebody who's a burn survivor, it could be a trigger. So, but go back to that last video because I put the link in there. And also I put the link up a couple of times on my Facebook page because I've been doing updates and I'm doing them public on my Facebook. So we don't have to be friends. You should be able to go look at them. Mm-hmm. But it's getting better.
She's doing a lot better. So she's actually sleeping well. The oxy was really hard for her.
I'm sleeping well because of the marijuana.
Well, there's that too.
That's helping a lot. I've been vaping CBD, just CBD, all day long because it's supposed to promote healing. It's supposed to be really good for healing, and it's also calming. But at night, just before I go to bed, the last few nights I have a little THC vape pen, which I have to barely take any of it because I'm a weakling. I'm not a pot smoker, and so I take a tiny bit, and it's enough, and it makes me sleep. So the last few nights, because of that, I've been sleeping. Otherwise, I would get an hour and then wake up, and then an hour and a half, and then wake up, and then an hour. It was really bad. So
yeah, so she's doing really well. So she doesn't like the opioids, which I can't blame her. But unfortunately, that is one of the only things that really works well to manage pain. It is that's what it's supposed to be for. But because it's highly addicting and it makes her feel really fuzzy, so she really tries not to.
I don't like
not
it.
to do it, and she doesn't like the way it feels. So she really only takes a couple before her dressing changes, and she probably won't need many, maybe another day or two of the dressing changes that she's actually going to need that, because it's getting much more tolerable as she heals.
it's still cry inducing. So my stomach still makes me cry when they do it. But then there's also the fact that like I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get over kind of the first few times that I did dressing changes were so traumatic that now I get triggered just when it seems like it's when I get on the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
We get to the hospital, like on the elevator, and I start to have a panic attack. It sucks because I'm just anticipating like how painful it's going to be. But
Until
it
it doesn't,
better
until it doesn't hurt,
because
that's still going to happen. So she's got a little bit of acute PTSD surrounding the pain of the dressing changes.
Yeah.
But as that gets easier, then that's going to be better. She's actually, Liz, she is doing way better than expected. I have known literally dozens of burn survivors in the past 15 years, and I do know a lot of burn survivors. She is healing far better than expected, faster than expected. Somebody mentioned it earlier. She does have youth and health on her side. She is young. She is healthy. She is doing everything she's supposed to do. She is drinking a lot of fluids, a lot of water. She is taking her pain medication as necessary, but not overdoing anything. She's eating a lot of protein, drinking a lot of Ensure drinks just to get, protein helps promote healings. So she's doing really awesome.
Yeah, I do.
Aloe vera is not a good thing for burns, honey. Not for open wounds. Aloe vera is good for a sunburn, like a bad first degree burn, not for a second.
I can't. I'm not putting anything on topically other than the stuff they put on me, until the wounds are closed up.
Yeah, neither one of those things, not coconut oil or aloe, neither one of those things are good for actual burns. Not when they're in the stage that she's in.
Yeah.
Once they're healed and she actually has clean skin, even baby skin, what actually works best is Aquaphor or Eucerin, which is just really thick, heavy lotion that'll help with the skin, with the elasticity, the healing, and the tightness.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Kara Cooper, you are absolutely right. She said positive attitude and humor helps so much too. Listen, you guys know, like, my whole thing is I'm super silly, I'm super positive, I'm upbeat, and that really is who I am. And for the most part in my recovery, I've stayed I'm tired and I get worn out and stuff like that, but I've maintained like my positive attitude. I just, bottom line, I just feel really, really, really lucky.
She's far more positive than I am. Like, I'm super glad that she's okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy. And we both know how fortunate that she is. I'm really angry. She's not really angry.
I just feel really lucky. And so I do believe that, like, because I am such a positive person, I do think that affects your ability to heal faster, because I think that, your body is a very sensitive thing. And I think having a positive attitude, being happier, I think it helps promote all that stuff. And so luckily that's naturally how I am anyway. Now I will say, it's during the dressing changes, all that goes out the window, because it's like the worst thing ever. But I didn't have to do that today. And on the days that I do have to do it, it's like, it's an hour out of my day where I'm not so happy-go-lucky. I'm not feeling so good about life. But otherwise, I'm doing okay.
As far as the tox results, yes, they are back. The reality is that they only tested for Rohypnol. I had asked them to test for everything. They only tested for Rohypnol, and which is roofie, which she did not present with the signs as that being the drug that was used. And they did test 14 hours after the fact. So they did not do any other type of drug panel. So at this point, there is nothing we can do. There is no way to file a police report. There is no way to go any further. It's dead in the water. We don't want to talk about how upset I am about that.
Yeah, she's real mad. I told her she gets to be mad for a little while, and then she's gonna have to let it go, because I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't want to waste time. Like, I'm just lucky, guys. I'm not broken. Like, I'm gonna recover. I'm gonna be okay. Our business is because Vicky sells too, she's keeping our business on track. Like, I am so lucky. And I don't know, maybe like what happened to me is an inspiration to other people. I don't know. I hope so. Like, I think good things can come out of even something like this.
And did you see, by the way, Kelly hit Flipabama? The chat is going fast, but she is a full-time reseller now.
What? That's crazy. That is awesome.
Go you.
Yay.
I'm so excited.
Jasmine Marie just gave a $10 super chat and said positive thoughts. Okay, look, guys, let's see. This is gonna be my first. This is gonna be my first attempt at super chat
you're gonna
song.
try super chat?
It may not be super energized, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, super chat, she's super chatty. That's about all I have. But yeah. Oh, and so I'm healing up pretty well. I'm coming into the phase where things are super itchy. It's driving me insane. So I've been having to take Benadryl and then like this non-drowsy allergy medicine. So itchy. I will say my hand is the absolute worst part. So my stomach and my flank, which is like your side towards your back, that area was the worst as far as dressing changes went, and it still is. But they are healing. My hand it still looks just god awful, and it's probably the deepest.
It is the deepest. They should have grafted that area.
It technically could have been grafted, but the doctor decided because it was such a small area, because it's just on my palm, he feels okay with just letting it heal on its own. Because if you do grafting, there's a whole nother thing. You're gonna have a graft site. There's other, it's a whole nother recovery. But because it's just on my palm, he just felt like I could go ahead and let heal. And it's like, I don't care. So I'm going to have like some divots in my hand, and
you're going to have some gnarly scars.
I'm going to have some gnarly scars in my hand. I don't really care. It's going to be, it's going to be my badge of
that hasn't healed over
whatever,
yet at all. It's still
really
like open,
raw,
really raw. It's like gross.
And they messed with it a lot yesterday during the band's changes. So today I'm actually feeling a lot more pain than I did yesterday, unfortunately.
So there was a question there. Why do dressing changes hurt so much? The reason why is burns in general are very oozy. So the medication that is put on burns to heal them heals you from the inside out, and it releases all of the dead skin and all the toxins. So everything's kind of sticky and oozy and gooey. It kind of looks like it's infected in some ways because there's all kinds of stuff coming out of it.
Hi, Chris.
But they're not infected. It just looks bad, and because of that and all the stuff they put on it, all the salves and the ointments they put on it makes it sticky. so when basically you can't put anything on it that doesn't stick. There's nothing that doesn't stick to an open wound. So they wrap everything in gauze, and that's how they keep it clean and sterile. But also when they take the dressings off every day, that first layer of skin that has grown back and all the sticky, goopy stuff sticks. So as they're taking the dressing off, they're also ripping off everything that has happened overnight.
It hurts a lot.
And it's not a fun thing. So
I'm like I'm excited for the first time I have a dressing change that doesn't make me cry from the pain. I'm like, I'm going to cry from the anxiety no matter what, just because.
Do they do a good saline wash? They get them wet with saline solution. Yes.
And some of the ladies are better than others. There was one lady who had excellent technique that helped a lot with how she used the saline, but and Dana says scars are punk rock. You know it.
There's no other. I mean, it's the way that they've been doing dressing changes for decades and decades, and that's just the way that it's done, and it has to be done. You have to inflict pain in order for them to get better, and it has to happen every day to keep them clean and sterile, and to reduce the risk of infection.
Yeah.
It is probably the worst pain that anybody can ever have, because the thing about burns is that it's all exposed nerve endings. Yeah. That's the difference.
Yep. Darlene says take those pain pills before the dressing changes. I am doing that now. So I'm not taking.
That's the only time
I'm not taking any oxy. Like I haven't had any today, and I won't take any today. But I do take it like a half an hour before the dressing changes, because as long as it's really painful, I'm still going to take those.
She does start physical therapy. It looks like she's not going to need to do occupational therapy because she's always using her hands, and that happens to be where the biggest danger of issues being get really tight, and the fact that she can't use her hands well kind of can make it make them not as strong. But she does start Wednesday with physical therapy. So that's going to be at least a few days a week. And then she's down to the dressing changes are 4 days next week. And so far, physical therapy is 1 day next week. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yep. Oh man.
Katy does not wear can't fit into a women's medium, which sounds fantastic. But yeah, she's a little too big chested to fit into a woman's medium. Yeah. Right now, she can't even wear a men's large because she's so puffy from all the fluids.
You can probably tell I just look overall not so great right now.
And plus all the bandages. She's wearing big baggy clothes. I don't know how long it's going to be before she can actually wear normal clothing again.
Well, we'll see. Like once I'm not doing bandages, well, I'm still gonna have to have something to protect my, because I can't wear like normally I wear jeans. There's no way when I do go out, when I do put pants on, which I am always very annoyed by. So really, I guess this is a blessing in disguise, right? So I'm not going to be able to wear jeans for a while because even once I take the bandages off, it's going to be super, super sensitive. Right now, they hurt a lot. So
dressing changes she's going to have to do until the wounds are completely healed over. So the stomach ones, I'm guessing maybe another week to 10 days before she just needs to wear a protective layer because there's not going to actually be any open wound, which is shocking to me. Honestly, I expected it 4 to 6 weeks on her abdomen. But the hand is probably going to be a good 4 to 6 weeks.
Farm girl Noelle said, did they not give me a prescription for a water pill? Is that something? So is that, I mean, I'm assuming there's some sort of retention of water going on.
There is, but no, she doesn't. Know. She didn't get a water pill. Nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's really doing well.
Moo moo.
Oh, a cat moo moo.
That'd be pretty funny.
Patrick Martel, Denise's husband.
Oh,
Patrick
hey.
is in there. Denise and I've been praying for your recovery.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Thanks. Nice to see you.
She's doing really good. I'm actually very surprised at how well she's doing physically.
Yeah, I will tell you, I'm super, and some of you guys might feel the same way. I mean, normally we both work like practically 7 days a week, and I will say I'm very frustrated not being able to do stuff. Like yesterday, I may have been bad and tried to help. I did get yelled at.
I was upstairs, and she decided to go into the garage and try to pull out her flippin' inventory that is in boxes with fingers that she can barely move.
I'm sorry.
And what did she do? She smashed a finger because she was thinking she was being Superwoman, and I yelled at her. I yelled.
She yelled at me.
Get out.
She yelled at me. I hurt my hand, and I can't really do anything. I was really excited though because I did do a little bit this morning. I listed a couple of things this morning because I do have stuff that I can list. Organized a few things, and then like it hit noon, and I was like wiped. I had to go to bed and take a nap. But
she does drink a lot of water. She's drinking a lot of fluids, and that's part of the retention. But it's also part of, your body healing itself naturally is going to hold on to all those fluids. So that's what it is. It takes some time, but you know,
I know I need to heal first. A big thing is like so like this hand is free now, but like I said earlier, I've got these bandages. And I would say within the next few days to a week, I should be able to stop wearing these bandages. And once I can like bend my freaking fingers, because like right now typing anything takes me forever because I still just have to do it one finger because I can't type.
See, Patrick says, "Don't be bad, Katy." Noelle, yes, I did get your box of goodies. Thank you so much, and lots of other boxes actually from some really sweet people that have been sending gifts and inventory. We are actually going, I saw her in the chat, we are actually going to be able to have a live haul on Sunday because of Miss Kara Cooper.
Yeah. She sent us each a box of stuff since we haven't been able to source. So that'll be like that'll be our haul on Sunday. Yeah. Noelle, I've been the Gatorade I've been drinking when I do drink Gatorade is like the half.
She drinks the G2, which is the sugar-free.
Is it sugar? Well, it's like half sugar-free.
No, it's completely sugar-free.
Is it? You lied to me then.
No, I just wanted you to drink that instead of the other kind.
Liar. Anyway,
and yeah, she needs a harness, a helmet, and baby childproof locks.
Yeah,
we're not letting her out of the car.
I hate the voice command stuff. I'll be fine. It's only going to be a few more days, hopefully, and then I won't. I
was actually able to list today. I got 4 listings up for the first time in 2 weeks. Dad comes in. Lorna had asked, when are the parents coming? So her mom has a hard time flying because she has MS and she's in a wheelchair and she wasn't feeling up to making the drive. They had originally thought they were going to drive to come and visit for a few days. But she wasn't feeling up to making the drive. So Dad is getting on a plane and he will be here on Sunday. So he will be here from Sunday until Wednesday.
Something like that.
Just for a few days.
Yeah.
So he'll be here visiting, which will be nice. He's never
visited. Well, what's going to be nice about that is that he's going to be able to take me. So whenever we go to do my bandage changes, it's from home to back home again. It is at least 3 hours generally because it takes about half an hour for us to get there, half an hour to get back. And it just depends on how long it takes in there. And then we stop and get coffee. So it's like as I'm sure you guys know, when you take a big chunk like that out of your day, it's really hard to get anything done. So it's like she's taking care of me. And then depending on how late or early the appointment is, it's like the middle of the day, 3-4 hours gone. So like my dad's gonna get here on Sunday morning, and then so like Monday morning he'll be able to take me to my appointment, and so she'll have like a whole day
to maybe get some work
to actually get some stuff done.
No compression yet, Noelle. She's not there yet, but she did not need to have any grafting. So once she's healed, she may have a compression garment, but I have a feeling they may only give her one for her hand. If she has anything at all, it might be one on her hand to reduce the puffiness and keloid scarring.
Yeah. Vicky in the chat. My right hand really is a mess, and it doesn't look any better. It's like
I told her stripper days are gone. That's about
whatever.
It. She said your bikini days might be gone.
No way.
Said, stripper days are gone.
I'm just gonna look badass. Patrick says to order me a big Zorb ball and duct tape me in.
Yep. Blair, great to see you home. Rift and Flip said. Thankful for no grafting. That's actually a really good thing. She probably should have one on her hand, and I just think the doctor is like he said yesterday. He's like, I'm just gonna let it close on its own, which is taking longer than it should. But the reality is that it's a fairly small area. So I think he just wants to spare her grafting surgery because the donor sites are something awful. Yeah. And whatever. So it'll be fine.
So Kara sent us stuff to open up on Sunday, and we've gotten tons of cards. We've got lots of goodies in the mail, and I just want to say, we were trying to keep track of it, and plus like people who donated to the GoFundMe thing, stuff like that. Listen, we finally kind of succumbed to the fact that we're going to have a really hard time acknowledging everybody individually, and we're probably not going to be able to. And we're really sorry for that. It's just
we wanted to send thank you cards to everybody.
It would literally be hundreds of people, and so we just want to tell you, listen, if you sent something, we really, really, really appreciate it, and I'm sorry if you're not going to get any personal acknowledgement from us if it doesn't happen. Some people
try. Some people
will try. Like I wanted to say right now, but just know that we're so grateful and that we really appreciate all of your love and support, everything you've done for us. Every card that we've gotten just makes us smile and makes us feel really good and really loved. And so we want everybody to know that we appreciate you so much. And so don't think that we don't appreciate it if we don't.
Yeah. We've gotten so many sweet letters and notes and cards in the mail. And honestly, almost everyone has had us in tears. Yeah. You guys have been,
but
awesome. You guys have been awesome.
Dorothy just dropped by. Can we show what Dorothy? So Dorothy, she lives here in town. She's the one that we did the inventory intervention on, and it was a fun video that everybody liked.
She has kind of been my saving grace this last year,
and she has helped Vicky a lot with shipping and stuff like that. Well, she came by. You want to show it? And this is what she got for me. It came in the mail. It is a really awesome computer. It's like a computer desk that you can have in the bed.
It's a lap tray.
It's a lap tray. Desk. And what's awesome is this lifts up. Sorry. This lifts up. Anyway, you can kind of see it. She ordered that. It just came in. I'm excited. Yes, I can sit at my desk, but only for a very short period of time. So I'm still in the bed a lot of the time. So that is going to help me to be able to actually do a little bit more. Hopefully I can do a little, once my hands are feeling a little bit better and I'm not so drugged up, I'll be able to do a little more listing, but I can do it in bed because now I got my awesome little computer desk that I can have in the bed. And so I think that's super cool. Patrick wants to know, can you say the GoFundMe site? And I'll type in the chat. Hey, Patrick, actually, hold on a second. I think I got it right here. I can send it right now. I think there you go. It's right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Waste not, want not. You can just like never get out of bed if you get one of those. Get a bedpan, get one of those, and you are, you're like good to go.
Well, what's funny is, so Chris Bradley is another reseller who has been super, super awesome and supportive, and sent us a bidet, ordered us a bidet from Amazon. Now I'm still using like this riser thing on the toilet, so we'll have to wait till I can probably wait for the bandages to be off to be able to install it. But listen, I've been wanting a bidet for a long time. I don't know what's wrong with Americans. Why don't we just all use bidets? I mean, why wouldn't you want a sprinkler on your butt every time you go to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Right?
Sounds like
so
a
again,
beautiful thing.
another very awesome practical gift that was sent to us by Chris.
Because the reality is somebody can't wipe her own butt.
And somebody loves me enough to wipe my butt for me, so I appreciate it. Then okay. Oh, the last thing I want to do is say somebody else sent an amazing gift. So I'm from Oregon, and one thing that Oregon is famous for is Marionberries. Now, Marionberries they're kind of like blackberries, but they're sweeter. But they're basically blackberries, but they're sweeter, and they're delicious. And they're grown in Oregon. And so there's this awesome pie company called Willamette Valley Pie Company, I think is what it's called.
They sent it from Harry and David.
Oh yeah, but that's the company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked at the thing. So that's the company it's from. Willamette Valley Pie Company, and I actually had thought about ordering some for the holidays, and I decided not to. I decided that because since we were going to be going home, I would just bring some back with me. But they have the most amazing Marionberry pie, and isn't it like Red Robin Resell? Am I totally getting it wrong?
You got the wrong one. Yeah, I don't have it in front of me. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I don't have my phone.
she sent me one, and it came today in the mail. It was like packed in dry ice
from Colorado.
From Colorado,
cool.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
from
it was
Oregon, not
from
Colorado.
Oregon.
Anyway, so we got a pie.
So let me tell you guys, I'm super excited, and I don't know if we'll probably make it tomorrow because it's frozen. It's got to go in the oven, and it takes like some ridiculous amount of time to do it. See, look, no, it's Red Robin. I don't know what her name is.
That was not the pie. That's your.
Are you sure?
Thing. Yes, honey.
Oh,
that's something else.
Oh, I'm sorry. She sent me login information for horror movies. I'm getting it all wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm drug
okay.
eat up.
That's okay. Yeah, we had a great Christmas Eve. We had about 35 of our friends come by, and
what was it? Traveling reseller?
Traveling reseller.
That's what it is. Traveling reseller. I'm so
Dana.
sorry. I wanted her to have like proper credit because I'm seriously going to be so excited to eat that pie. But Red Robin is a Red Robin reseller, whatever her name is. Mm-hmm. She was super awesome. She knows that I love horror movies, and so she sent me her login for Voodoo so I can watch horror movies. Sorry guys, my brain's not working so good. I took a muscle relaxer before the show because I was feeling a lot of pain. So anyway.
So yeah, our Christmas Eve was great. I hope you guys all had nice holidays. We had a lot of friends come over. She was very tired, but it was worth it. It definitely wore her out, but we just propped her in a chair in the corner and she kind of held court like Don Corleone. And we did we do a white elephant gift exchange, and there was a huge, spread of food. Everybody brings a dish. It's always tons and tons of food, which is amazing. This year is the first year I didn't actually cook anything. I just didn't have any time. So, which was good because everybody filled in and brought stuff, but I picked up some, we do have a full bar open and stuff like that. And, I pretty much picked up some booze and threw some, I went super, super trailer trash with my food. I threw in some.
Everybody brings food, so it's like there's no point.
Yeah,
she usually goes too overboard.
I threw some. What did I get? Little Smokies in the crock pot with maple syrup. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before.
So I love me some.
They're so awful. It's so awful.
Me
There's not one redeeming nutritional value in it, but they're yummy.
She's going to the store after the show. Now that you bring it up, I might have to make you get me some more Little Smokies. You can't say no. I'm injured.
She's gonna be pulling this.
I need protein. Come on.
That's not protein. That's like lips and assholes. There's nothing.
Yeah,
good.
Protein-filled lips and assholes. You're getting me some Little Smokies. I need it for look at my hand. I'm hurt.
Seriously. That's exactly what I made, Patrick. Vermont maple syrup and Little Smokies in the crock pot.
Yep. See, it's so good.
Yes, our sense of humor has not left, but she's definitely smiling a lot more now, and she has gotten her appetite back quite a bit. My
appetite's back finally. When I was in the hospital, it was like not with all the drugs and everything and pain, it's non-existent. Even coming home, in the last couple of days I've gotten to where I'm actually liking sweets more, and my appetite's back a little bit, but still very specific.
Yeah, tacos would be awesome. The problem is, show your mittens. I
can't do tacos, guys. No, it'd be hard to eat, and then also I wouldn't want to get taco juices all over my hands. But my friend Kevin gave me he came over on Christmas Eve, and he brought me this awesome card, and it had a gift card in it to a taco place I haven't been to, but he is also a taco lover, so I will trust that it's probably got good tacos. $50 gift card. That's a lot. That's a lot of tacos because I'm betting they can't be that expensive there.
No.
I'm betting that's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna be doing lots of taco eating. Yeah, Sherry, I can hold a fork. I have to do it left-handed though, because this hand it hurts really bad to like close my hand too much.
Taco tongs. We'll see.
Yeah.
So tacos are coming, but can you imagine how bad like hot sauce would hurt if it dripped into?
Yeah, I could put plastic gloves on, but it's really hard. Like this hand.
That is a good idea. Plastic gloves.
Yeah, this hand hurts a lot to close up. So I'll wait a little bit on that. I did actually, when I was in the hospital, she brought me a burrito.
Somebody hold a taco for her.
She brought me a burrito, and I ended up not eating it because my appetite just wasn't there, and I probably just eaten that with a fork. So
rubber dishwashing gloves. That's a plan.
Oh, man.
I think you know what they're giving you some good ideas to how to shovel
like
the tacos into your maw.
Anything I could possibly do to get some tacos. But our friend Robin came from Sacramento the other day, and she was staying with a friend, and she spent like all day long just prepping food for us.
She did some great food prep.
So she brought over
a vat of mashed potatoes.
Well, she did meatloaf, and I like gravy. She likes ketchup on her meatloaf. So it was meatloaf and then this huge vat of mashed potatoes, which they were delicious. We still have some, and I have some for dinner tonight. Mashed potatoes, corn, gravy, just delicious, so good. So
she made some great chicken salad for lunches.
Yeah, that's right, guys. We're talking about food again.
We're always talking about food.
She made some awesome chicken salad that we had for lunch
and
yesterday.
Stuffed peppers for another meal. So yeah, we've been really lucky with our local friends and Sacramento friend driving in and making food and giving us food and dropping off food and stuff like that. So it's been really, really good. Dana made an extra platter of chicken enchiladas Christmas Eve, and those lasted for 2 days, and those were lovely.
Kara, still sponge baths, but she's really good at doing that. So I've been about as clean as I can get. She's been washing my hair every day in the sink, so it's been about as good as it can get. Tomorrow I'm actually going to get to take a shower. I'm only going to cover up this hand. We'll probably put like a plastic bag around this hand because I don't want to mess with this hand at home. It's really, really, really bad. So I'm going to take a shower and take all the bandages off so I can get fully clean other than this hand. And then she's going to probably just wrap up my belly lightly to get me to the clinic. And then they will do the rest there.
Yeah, they said she can actually take a shower, which
tomorrow
is really good.
Shower day. I'm really excited
about that. She's super excited. She hasn't had a shower since since before her surgery.
Yeah.
So it's been 9 days now or so since your surgery. So
it's been a little bit.
It's a bit, but to be fair, I mean, like I scrub every inch. She may as well be taking a shower. So.
She really is cleaning me. So she's very good at taking care of me.
Cheryl says Katie's cleaner than I am working from home this week. No need to shower.
Hey guys, it is No Pants Friday. It's AMA. Ask me anything. Ask us anything. So if you have any questions, it doesn't all have to be about this. You can still ask questions about anything else.
Yeah, you can ask questions about business about
stuff.
Work.
But of course, you could still ask questions about this.
We'll talk it out until you're sick of hearing about it. So
yeah, for sure.
Yes, she does. We do have the Hibiclens stuff. That's actually, she has some of those wipes we got from the hospital, but she's doing good. So, herbal pain relief. She's not using the opioids. She's only using them for the dressing changes. And that's only once a day, and now it's actually once every other day. So
I've just been using Tylenol and ibuprofen, and I am vaping CBD all day. This doesn't have any THC in it, but then I do have I have a little vape pen that does have does like ridiculously strong THC in it, and I do like half a puff of that before bed, and that helps a lot. So I am in pain, but it's not unbearable. I'd say more of my problem right now is when I'm not doing dressing changes is the itching because I'm healing, so it's a really good sign. Man, guys,
it drives you nuts.
Itching. It's underneath the bandages, so I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just itchy. But I started taking Benadryl yesterday for that. So,
and just to answer one last question, David, it is okay to ask if Katy was drugged. She was drugged. There is no question about that. We just do not have a toxicology report. The only toxicology test that they performed after my badgering them both in the ER and on the ward is they only tested for Rohypnol, which is roofies. They tested for one drug, and that is not the drug that she presented the signs of being under. And it is also out of your system generally within 12 hours. And it took them 14 hours to test her.
Yeah.
So,
Stephanie, CBD, it's part of
it's part of the marijuana plant. It's the part that does not make you high. It's the part that's
so they extract this oil, the
medicinal
CBD oil,
purposes.
and it doesn't have any THC. I mean, you can get it in all kinds of forms. Sometimes you can get where it's like part CBD, part THC, but THC is the part that makes you high. And I have been using that before I go to bed because it really has helped me. That helps with the pain too and the itching. But the CBD part, if you just do CBD, it's like an oil.
It's just healing properties.
It relaxes. It's very good with. It's great for anxiety. It's great for. So I've been doing that like before we go to the hospital. So it's good, really good at calming you and for anxiety. And it has really good healing properties.
To answer that question, Rhonda, hair testing could show the drugs. I actually, someone just told me that they actually have hair tests that you can do at home. I literally just found that out about half an hour before the show. I did not realize that something like that existed. So I am going to try to find one that I can buy online, and I'm going to rip her hair out and try to do it. Will they prescribe opioids if you use CBD?
Yeah, CBD.
One has nothing to do with the other. So CBD is not illegal. You can buy it in any state.
All 50 states it's legal. It's just THC.
It's an all natural herbal
type
of thing. THC is what is the illegal in some states ingredient. That is marijuana, and that's the part that can get you high. So there's a big difference between the two. CBD,
a lot of people use CBD for
lots of things,
and it's supposed to help with migraines, which I'm like, hell yeah, because I actually do get migraines, and so I'm hoping that by doing the CBD stuff now, that'll go away.
Yeah, no, they're not going to put her on anything for the nerve regeneration. I agree with you on that drug. I don't like what it does to people. I wouldn't let them. But they haven't said anything about it either. So the outpatient clinic does provide the Santal during the bandage changes. So we've only had to fill the prescription once.
Yeah, but it costs $50 every time we go for a bandage change. So but I do think it's cheaper than doing it at home.
Yeah, because of the bandage and the wound dressings, I don't need to get as many products. And so it's $50 to go every time we go to the clinic, and it's $265 to go to physical therapy.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably just go to one visit with physical therapy.
We'll go as long as you need
because I know, but most likely, I mean, the hands thing, it's pretty basic, the different kinds of exercises I should be doing. I'm already doing some.
You'll go as long as you have to go. I'm not gonna.
Don't be bossy. Don't be bossy. Anyway, I should be fine. I figure if they give us like what the exercises are, we're going to start as soon as I'm able to start going to the gym, and whatever exercises they give me, I will do them every day. I have no problem with that, but I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, Darlene, she doesn't have any type of pain contract or anything like that. She was only given 25 pills when she left the hospital a week ago, and she still has like 6 left.
Yeah.
So
I don't need them to give me anymore, so I'm fine.
She's not refilling it.
I'm fine.
And yes, I am bossy.
She is bossy.
Listen,
I was doing physical therapy while at the hospital. It was literally a guy taking me into a room and having me lay on a mat and stretch, and then standing up. And it's like, if they give me exercises, I have this bossy one with me. She'll make me do it. And I'm motivated myself. I'm just saying, like, once they show me what the exercises are, I don't need to go spend hundreds of dollars every visit to just have somebody supervise me. Some people have a really hard time being motivated, and they won't do it if they don't have somebody telling them to do it.
Yeah.
So I get that.
That's like me when it comes to going to the gym.
Yeah.
If I want my fat ass to get to the gym, I would need to hire a personal trainer. Not that I can afford one. I'm just saying. Yes, I understand.
Jameson's closet. Yeah, I have all the feelings in my hands. My hands are all good.
Her fingertips are good.
Everything's good. It's just, and I also, it's like I have like a ball that I squeeze on this hand, so I can do that pretty well. I do have some limited range of motion because of the bandages.
Yeah, see, one witch lady, but then they assess what you've done and they move you along to different ones.
Maybe so. We will see.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Have you been able to spend more time with Grizz now? Pretty much.
A little bit more.
She can come downstairs. She can sit. She's walking up and down the stairs, and she can sit on the couch with her. She's got to be careful because they still want to try to jump all over her.
Yeah, like Luna wanted to climb up on me and like be in my face, and I had to push her off. It was kind of sad.
Yeah, so she's so far she's doing good though. I mean, everything's you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm getting by.
We were able to open gifts on Christmas Day. Well, not open. We just kind of showed each other what we got because neither one of us wrapped gifts because.
Well, I'm really excited though because I got
yeah, see, gives Katie a long mum look.
Mm-hmm. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts.
Why?
Because I want to show this. Look at this present that Vicky got me. It's a Trivial Pursuit. Let's see. I'm trying not to get the Trivial Pursuit horror movie collection or edition. Hara. I love horror movies. I actually love Trivial Pursuit. It's one of my favorite games, and I had no idea there was a horror movie edition. So 100 Years of Horror. So I'm super excited about that. But she also got, I won't reach for that because my hand can't do it. She also got me a new microphone for the show. And then she got a ring light, a big ring light for our photo area.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we have actually after the show tonight, we actually have friends coming over who are going to install. I ordered like a pull down screen for our photo area before the accident happened, and it's freaking huge. And so obviously I can't install it. And so they're coming over and he's going to go ahead and install that for us. So we're pretty excited about it. But hey, Hickory Spring wants to know, what are our goals for 2019?
I don't. Somebody had asked how our sales are going too. So I mean, we could probably address that first, then we'll talk about the goals.
I would say, considering I'm not able to do anything, I'm down like 30% from last year. So yes, my sales are way down. But that's only eBay. Whereas Etsy, wasn't selling on Etsy at this time last year. So my sales are definitely down, but they're still coming in. And my Etsy, I've had a really good day on Etsy today.
I think
so they're still coming in.
Sale too.
Yeah, the sales are still coming in pretty slowly.
Considering
I'm down.
She hasn't listed a thing in 2 weeks.
I'm down like 24% over last month. Then
I'm down 70.
Yeah,
70% from last month.
She's way down. She hasn't been able to list anything. It's like this has been 2 weeks now.
So for anybody that ever wanted to test the theory that your store needs to be active on eBay, you need to be active in your store, active with new listings, active with relistings, and active frequently in order to increase sales. Here you go. We tested it for you.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks with no activity, I am down 70%.
She's down 70%.
Zero.
So let me tell you, there's still money coming in, but yes, it's like way, way, way down. She's way down. Although her sales were great before that. So yeah, I really, honestly, like I've said this a million times before, all the help that we got from you guys through the GoFundMe, and a lot of people sent money directly to my PayPal. It's totally like made the difference and saved us, because I've been able to, I'm already like antsy about getting back on the saddle and like doing work. But because I know I can't, I just can't. And so
she can't do the dressing of the mannequin to take the photos. You can't hold the camera to take the photos.
I can do so. I'll be able to do some listing, but it's pretty difficult with my pokey fingers. But I got a few new listings up today. I was pretty proud of myself for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's really saved us. I'm not having to like be super anxious.
Yeah,
And
I mean, we both had a really crappy summer, so we were both fortunate, and I was really fortunate to be having a really good fourth quarter. So it kind of pulled me out of the hole I was in over the summer.
Yeah,
and it allowed me to have a very little cushion. So I'm actually okay. That thankfully, this very easily could have devastated us financially. And there's no question she's going to have to file a medical bankruptcy once all these bills come in, because it's just not possible to pay a $500,000 medical bill. But our business,
all of our out-of-pocket costs,
costs have been able to be covered.
We've been able to cover it with all the money that people have contributed. So, but as far as, my favorite horror movie, who asked that? Jay Markowitz. My favorite horror movie is probably, it's always hard to say, but my answer usually is American Werewolf in London. I love that movie. It's really awesome. But let's go back to goals for 2019.
Yeah. I haven't even been able to think about that yet.
Well, I think 2018 has been a rough year. I'm going to say that right now. It's been, in a lot of ways, it's been an amazing year. It's also been a rough year. The summer, like she was mentioning, the summer was pretty rough with the glitches and different things happening, and sales just being way, way down. Mm-hmm. I feel like we did a lot of work to turn that around during fourth quarter, and then this happened. So I think 2019, it's going to be like a fresh start. It's going to be a chance, it's going to be all about healing and recovery, and it's going to be about getting ourselves to an even better place. I want to build the YouTube channel up more, but that's always steadily building. So I don't know. I don't know. I want Etsy. I think I want Etsy. I'm at like 700 listings on Etsy. I'd love to be like over 1,000. So I would love in 2019, by the end of 2019, here's what I'll say. End of 2019, I'd love to be making close to what could be a full-time income just on Etsy,
Hmm.
but also on eBay. But I want to be able, I feel like if I had over 1,000 listings and I was active on Etsy, I would be doing really well on that.
Yeah.
Bringing in like maybe just on Etsy. I would like to do that.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Well, I mean, I bet 3,000. Well, right now I'm a little bit lower than that just because of my sales have gone down a little bit because I haven't been as active. But I think I could do 5,000 a month on Etsy.
I'd
with
be happy
1,000
to
listings.
I'd be happy to do a couple thousand on Etsy a month. I definitely want to build up Etsy. Of course, yes, we're getting married this year. We're getting married in October. And let's see. Yeah, Lori, with medical bills, it's anywhere. If you pay a little bit every month, they won't send you to collection. But here's the
So I mean, what am I going to do? Spend my entire life paying
$10 a month?
$10 a month to? We'll see.
It's a heck of a lot easier. And you know, let's be real. I've helped a lot of people through this medical financial devastation. The most realistic thing is that this will be a medical bankruptcy, and that is what it is for. That is exactly what it is for. When you are hit with an exorbitant amount
the
of
number one,
bills.
and I knew this before this all happened. The number one reason people declare bankruptcy is medical bills.
And her medical and her actually, David, her credit will be repaired within 3 to 4 years. Actually, it will be back to normal in 6 or 7. And I have excellent credit. So as long as one of us has good credit in a marriage, and before we get married, this is all taken care of.
Vicky already has. She already has health insurance.
I have health insurance.
My plan. I mean, we'll see what happens. But originally, what I was doing was I don't remember what direct care, which is. So I may not get like full health insurance. What I need to do is get. What you do with the direct plan is there are these clinics. It's this new thing that's been happening over the past handful of years. I was doing this back in Oregon. And it's doctors who open up these clinics. You pay $60 a month, and they're your primary care. And you can go to the doctor whatever you want. It doesn't cost you anything other than that $60 a month. That's where you would go if you needed stitches, if you have strep throat, if you need to get any kind of regular physical checkup, if you're sick, if you need your lady bits checked, all that stuff gets covered. It's like your regular care. And then what you do is you get some sort of policy for catastrophic care. And so I'm still thinking that that's what I'll do. But we'll see what the plan is.
Yeah, Lisa said, where is the information for the local meetups? Lisa, send me a message or send Katie a message, and I will add you to our meetup page if you'd like. It is a Facebook group, but we meet monthly. It's the last Tuesday of every month. We will be meeting in January. We obviously canceled this month in December because Katie was in the hospital. But we will be doing one in January, and I'll send you all the information. So you can either message me. My email is below this. There's a link to my email right here, or you can send one to Katie. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, you can message on Facebook. That's fine.
Yeah, Joni, I can definitely help her build her credit back too. So that's absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not that worried about it right now. It's like, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where
you can message me on Facebook, or you can send me an email. Yeah. Lisa, both options are below.
Yeah. My lady bits. Yeah, it's like whenever she's cleaning me up, I'm always like, get pits and bits, get them pits and bits.
Jeanette, we don't have the same type of health exchange in the rest of the country does. First of all, she's missed the sign up for that type of care. Yeah. But Nevada is one of, I think, 2 or 3 states in the country that has its own healthcare exchange. We don't have the national healthcare exchange. Don't ask me why. I don't know why they did it that way, but it is what it is.
I don't know.
So
anyway,
let's see. So
any other questions?
There were some other questions about, so we talked about our sales goals for the year. Lots of,
I mean, like I said, I'd like to build up Etsy. I would love to build up Etsy. If I had over 1,000 listings on there and I was super active, I don't think it's crazy to think I could average 5,000 a month. So I want to continue doing that. I really want to build up more sourcing connections. So like I have a guy that I've been ordering stuff from online from a couple of streetwear Facebook groups. So it's really nice having some more steady sources for inventory for the kind of stuff that I like to source. So I think that will help me build things up. So basically just keeping my eBay going, keeping that income up, and then
somebody asked if we would do, if we were going to do mentoring. We haven't ruled it out. We're not quite there yet.
I like doing this here. My whole thing is that like, I love the work that I do with reselling, and it takes a lot of time. And so I know there's some people out there who kind of like having like a balance. Like, yes, they like doing the reselling, but they also like to put a lot of time into like one-on-one stuff, coaching and mentoring and stuff like that. And I have to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I'm not ruling anything out, but I have to be perfectly honest. Like, that doesn't really appeal to me as much because it does take a lot of time. And I feel like we give, when we're not talking so much about all this medical stuff and stuff like that, with our 3 shows a week, we do cover a lot and we do help a lot. And we're always willing to answer questions when people send us messages and stuff like that.
Yeah. And and there's nothing wrong with charging for mentoring. There are many excellent mentors in this industry.
That takes time.
But for us, we're not interested in doing that.
It's not
at
huge.
least I'll never say never. At least not at this time. So, maybe at some point, but right now we're happy to answer and help and do story views and things like that for free.
And the reality is, like,
we can, and as long as we have time.
We have our YouTube is monetized, so we get money from ad revenue.
Well, I got you.
It's not like crazy huge, but as our audience grows, like that, it is some steady revenue that does come in, and we get that without charging you guys. I mean, yeah, some people do super chats and stuff like that. That's always appreciated. But even just from the ad revenue, we bring in some steady money, and it's like if we build up the channel and it gets bigger, it's this nice little added revenue stream without having to like charge people individually. Because I think there's so much information out there, and I don't know. I have an aversion to it to a certain degree, and not to say there's anything wrong with anyone else doing it. And then also there's just the fact that I don't want my priority is not doing a bunch of one-on-one stuff. I like this venue. I like being able to just talk to people and answer questions this way.
And we may get to a point where we have too many people in chat. I mean, I've seen, like Ryan and Allie and other people that do have 800 people watching them live, and the chat is just so fast and they can't possibly answer the questions because you can't see them all.
Yeah.
The way that this goes now, we only have a few hundred people watching us, and we're able to do that. But that things may change. I don't know. I don't know how much we're going to grow. I think we're steadily growing a little bit here and there, which I think is great.
But like Ryan and Allie, they do their classes that they do I don't know if it's every quarter or something like that.
I think it's every quarter. Exactly.
And I I haven't seen all the materials, but from what I understand, I mean, it takes a good chunk of their time.
Absolutely.
And they do a lot of pre-recorded videos that I'm assuming Ryan's the one that does the editing and stuff like that. And all that stuff takes a lot of time.
It's fantastic.
And so
fantastic stuff. They're very good at what they do.
And so that really, it takes up their time to do that. But that's something that they enjoy doing and they want to do. And I feel like, we can do these shows 3 times a week, and it's because we do them live. It's a little bit more minimal as far as like the actual time it takes out of our day. And for us, it's more like a break, and it's fun, and we get to help people. And plus we do the Facebook group. So that's the other thing is that, we have the Facebook group that we run with Teresa Cox. And so
we do a lot of answering where we can. Honestly, we've been MIA for the past 2 weeks for obvious reasons, but we do both like to jump in and answer questions when we're able to. And we don't have, Katy doesn't have an employee at all. And I have Dana, who is fantastic and who, by the way, has been helping me and listing, cross-posting for me on Etsy. I shouldn't say I haven't had any listing done, because the past couple of days I went into Etsy when I had a sale and I noticed that my numbers jumped up because someone's been stealth listing for me on the sly.
Yeah. So
I'm very grateful for that. But at some point, maybe we will, maybe we won't. But right now, it's not on the horizon. So there's the long answer.
And generally, if I'm resistant to something, good luck getting me to do it. So we'll see. Susan says, "Does the money for your YouTube increase the more thumbs up you get?" I don't know how it works. They don't give you that. It's kind of like the search results, thing with eBay. There's certain things they don't tell you. But I will say, she's shaking her head no over
I
here.
don't think so.
No, it doesn't. Here's what I'll say.
It doesn't hurt.
No. Hear me out. I don't know that it's like, oh, more thumbs up get you more money. Here's what I believe the way it works. They do look at ratios. So if you look at our videos, there's a website called socialblade.com that you can look at, and you can see like the performance of our videos. And one of the things that they tell you is like the thumbs up, thumbs down ratio. And so ours is always really high. It's generally 95% and above. And so I do think that the algorithms on YouTube do take into account when a channel gets a lot of, first of all, a lot of interaction, a lot of engagement, and they take into account that up-down ratio. because
the length of time that somebody is watching the videos
yeah,
too is all
because
factored
there's
in.
search
I don't know.
algorithms. I mean, not everybody, some people randomly find us just because they do a search and they happen to pop on some keywords that we have in our videos. But there's a billion other YouTubers and a bunch of other YouTubers that do reselling stuff that we're competing with. And so how we place in the search, it's just like with eBay. There's all these little factors that are going to go into that. And I'm sure that thumbs up ratio has some impact on it. How much, who knows?
Because Brenda's watching. Brenda's in the chat.
We could never know that.
Brenda Brand.
Hey, Brenda Brand, what's up?
So yeah, we've been, I don't know, we've got 229 people watching, 230 people watching now, which is pretty good for us. So yeah, I mean, a few thumbs down is normal.
It's totally normal. And the more, and the thing is, the more following you have, the more that happens. It's like anything else. People freak out about feedback on eBay. And it's like, if you ever, I use Yelp all the time, or like Google reviews a lot whenever I'm looking for like a new place to eat. There is no such thing. And you look at like on Amazon too, if you're shopping, there's no such thing as a product, a restaurant, or anything that's going to have 100% positive feedback. It's just absolutely impossible.
Yeah.
And so focusing on that kind of stuff, it's like, what's the point? Now, if I'm looking for a restaurant and it's got 2 out of 5 stars, I'm not going to want to eat there. But as long as it's like, 4.5, I'm like, okay, that's cool. And it's got like a bunch of reviews. And I'm like, that sounds pretty good.
We usually have anywhere from 2 to 4 thumbs down on every video, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
The most thumbs down we've ever gotten, incidentally, was our video last week when she was in the hospital. So that was like 3 times our average. So apparently,
I thought we were making it real. Maybe people were like getting triggered because they don't like hospitals. A lot of people don't like hospitals.
Nobody likes the hospital video, apparently. Oh well.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway.
Man.
So somebody's tired. She's getting tired. We get a few more questions. Anybody in there?
Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, throw a few more up there. We'll get them, but we are gonna not go too much longer because this one's got to go to the store and get me some little smokies. So I need the little smokies. I just want the little smokies. I want to eat them and put them in my mouth. I need the protein so I can heal.
Seriously, I can heal. Oh, sorry, I didn't get Angie's question.
How much?
The pull down screen is that Katy bought it on. Did you get it on Amazon?
I got it on Amazon.
It's 120 inches across.
It's a little crazy big.
It's a little ridiculous.
But my thought was,
takes up only
$60. You're gonna have to hold. We don't want
the bearded picker has a video of 2,200 thumbs down. Holy shit!
Nice work, bearded picker.
Nice. That's awesome.
Listen, we will. I'm not gonna like give out what it is that we got until we actually test it, because it might be garbage. It might not work because it's not made for photography. But I was like, what? I'm gonna buy it $60. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah, it's ridiculously huge. So we're gonna have that put up tonight. And then we will definitely let you know, and I'll show examples of like that, and we have the we have the ring light now, so we can take some pictures and I'll be able to show examples. Hey, Thrifty Christy, $2 super chat. She says, yay, I didn't miss the show. Love you girls. And take care, Katy. That's me.
That's you.
You know what? You know what would help me heal?
What?
Little smokies.
Oy.
And a little $2 super jet, super jet, super jetty. Yeah. Sorry, low energy super chat. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how I made it home in one piece. I'm telling you, that's seriously, guys, my whole attitude about all of this stuff, honestly, from day one. And now part of this might be because I don't remember any of it. So I didn't have to go through the trauma of the actual incident. Although I will readily admit, I am definitely traumatized by the dressing changes and the pain from that. Like, I don't know. It's going to take a while for me to get past that. But otherwise, from day one, I honestly am just so grateful that I'm okay.
She, like everything else in Katy's life, she has a positive attitude. She is obviously the polypositive, as Teresa calls her. She is way more positive about everything, and it's absolutely genuine. This is who she is and how she is at all times. So all of that is definitely helping with her healing, both emotional and physical. And so she's pretty great for that. I could have.
What if I should have had like a broken arm or broken leg or any of these number of things that would have taken months for me to recover. I could have had, my teeth could have been broken, and that would have been a whole nother thing. I could have had, my whole face could have been completely messed up. Like, there's so many things that could have been, like, in my mind, with what happened, with the reality of what happened, I had the most positive outcome I possibly could have gotten from it.
You're right.
Because I didn't get hit by a car. I didn't get killed. Scott didn't get hurt. I didn't break anything. I didn't mess up my beautiful face.
Right. That's nice. It's a nice look.
Like, still do that. Like, so my fingers are messed up. We've got this like effing amazing community that has come together to support us, to support each other, to be super awesome.
Right, don't make me cry again.
It's allowed me to like feel so much love and see like how like I love, you know, it's kind of one of those things where, like, I remember when we were going through some stuff last year, and she was having a really hard time, and I kept telling her, like, you got to give your friends a chance to help you, because that's what they want to do. They want to help you. They want to be there for you, and that's going to be something that's going to be helpful to them. And so to me, it's like, this is all allowed, like, our awesome community to like shine and to just like bust it out and be like, look at how rad we are.
You guys fucking hit it out of the park.
Yeah, it's seriously. And so to me, like, all I feel is love. I don't feel any anger. All I feel is love, feel happiness. I get to see like, oh my God, like, these people really do care about us. Mm-hmm. And I think that's amazing.
No, all that stuff is awesome. I am with you there. Believe me. My anger comes from the fact that we're kind of, my hands are tied in doing anything about this. So I'm never going to find out who did it, and I'm never going to be able to go after anyone legally or physically.
And for whatever reason, like, I just feel like, real quick, Stephanie Purdue did give a $1.99 super chat. She gave the super chat, and it's for some Smokies. So now you have to get me Smokies, because that would be disrespecting Stephanie Purdue.
Thanks,
Stephanie. I will not allow you to be disrespected when you are showing love and support, and all you want is me to get a little protein via some little Smokies. And I feel like you probably did a lot of work to get that $1.99, and you're giving it up to me out of the kindness of your heart. And this one over here, she can't ruin it for me. She can't ruin it for you. So that's all I have to say about that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just feel like,
yeah, you were exactly right. Self-destruct. It is a control freak's nightmare, and I am about as much of a control freak type A person as exists. So yes,
the way I look at the world when I think about stuff, about how I react to things, and I think about like, okay, what is this going to accomplish? What is it going to accomplish? So let's say you're out, you get bad service, or somebody does something that's upsetting to you, or, you know, it's like you got to call customer service. It's like, and you're so mad, you want to yell at them. My whole thing is like, okay, but is that going to help? Is that going to get you any further? Is it going to solve?
I don't want to yell at anybody.
No, but I'm just talking about in general. Is it going to solve the problem?
I want to blow up the freaking hospital.
It was something,
and the club.
So it's something like
the person that did this to you and string them up by their toenails and light them on fire.
So with something like this, I'm like, okay, if it was a clear-cut case where we had all of this information, even then it would be a battle to a certain degree, but we probably would be able to like move forward with something. But I'm like, we don't have anything. And I don't want this one here, who I love and adore and who is everything to me, to get so overcome by her anger and bitterness, and like, because she loves me so much, that's going to like be eating her up. And I just don't think it's worth it, because it's like, it's not going to solve anything. It's not going to make anything happen. And so to me, I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, I just want to let it go. I don't give a shit anymore. I want to focus on like what this community is, and to how amazing like our friends and family and everything, and like how lucky we are. I want to focus on that. I want the warm and fuzzies.
Yeah, dude.
I want the warm and fuzzies.
Who it was, but yeah.
Anyway. Well, no, I get that. I was just talking in general about.
Yes, I'm angry. I'll get over it. I will get over it at some point, but I'm kind of wallowing in it at the moment. It's new.
Yeah, I told her she gets to wallow in it for a little while, and then I'm going to be like, okay, we're done. Let it go, because she has every right to be angry. I'm not going to take that.
No, the nightclub is not going to look at the video or give us access to the video or anything like that. If they were to do something like that, they could admit liability or fault. Yeah. And
right now we have no. Right now we don't even have like.
It's her word saying that something happened. So.
Yeah. Anyway. Yep. Amy holding on to the anger is like a ball and chain. Yep. It's not
It's
worth
true.
it. It's
All you're gonna
not
do, all I have
worth
to
it.
say is do not put your drink down. It's not just don't leave your drink and go to the bathroom. Don't, you know, it's don't do not accept drink from strangers, all that kind of stuff. Don't let it out of your flippin' hand. I'm one of those people, I would put my drink down and turn around when I was talking at a bar to somebody.
Mhm.
Don't even do that. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but again, it's
good.
like there's a couple of shitty people in the world, but I think overall, everybody, there's way more amazing, awesome people that just want to be a part of a community and love each other and support each other.
Mhm.
And that's what I want to focus on. That's what I want to look at. That's what I want to draw my strength from. Because life's just better that way. It really just is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she needs to get some rest. I'm going to tell her to shut up now because she will still just keep talking because she likes to talk.
Okay, I will let you shut this show down if you make a promise to me.
I'm going to get some little Smokies for freaking crying out loud.
Yay! I get little Smokies. Come on, guys. They're little tiny Smokies. They're so cute. They taste so delicious.
Somebody needs to tell people what little Smokies are. It's basically these little tiny cocktail wieners. It's like, have you ever had like a pig in a blanket?
They're little sausages.
They're usually people wrap.
They're not little hot dogs.
Little
hot dogs are different as far as how they're made. They're like little tiny sausages. They're kind of like little baby mini kielbasa's. I don't know.
Teresa, wait, I got the time wrong. I'm sorry.
No, Teresa, no. We were just talking about Vicky just promised me that she'll get me little Smokies.
Oh, they're so nasty. Little teeny weenies. That's
exactly they're delicious.
Someone made a joke about teeny weenies and the lesbians back there. It was actually, they didn't quite work it out, but there was an innuendo.
They were trying.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, little Smokies are see, look, waste
not
not
Vienna sausage, but they're close.
Yeah, they're better. Waste not what not says I'm a vegan. I think you should.
They're pretty gross.
You put them. They're delicious. You put them in a crock pot and you can put them in there with like spicy honey barbecue sauce is good, but she does it with maple syrup and it's pretty.
Do I have to get maple syrup too?
No, you can do it. You can do like a spicy honey barbecue sauce.
Yeah, gag me. I'm with you, Susie. Blech. I get them because, and the only reason I made them Christmas Eve is because it was super easy and I had no time to cook.
I love them.
And I knew people liked them. I'm not the people, but
I'm not the people. I'm not the people.
All right, kids. Thanks for tuning in again to another show.
Another appreciate it.
No Pants Friday.
Sunday, we will have a regular show. My dad's going to be hiding downstairs because he'll be here. But we're going to have a regular show at 2:00 Pacific time. And we are going to be doing, rather than a regular haul, because we have not been sourcing, we are going to be doing a live unboxing. We'll look at some sales from the last week because we have had some sales. And we'll do a live unboxing of the awesome stuff that we haven't even seen yet that Kara Cooper sent to us. She sent us each a box.
And so we have not opened them, Kara.
We're not going to open them until the show. And so that will be our live haul. So Sunday live haul, we will have a regular show with regular content. And won't just be us sitting here blabbing away about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely come and hang out with us for that because it'll be a fun show. And we'll give you like an update of whatever's going on with me and stuff like that. So,
all right, kids.
But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. We love you guys. Yeah,
we do.
We do. I think they're pretty okay. All right, guys. Peace out. Maybe you can go get yourself some little Smokies and we can eat little Smokies in solidarity. What do you think about that?
I think there are not that many gross people out there.
All right. I'm going to go get in bed. That's what I'm going to do. Bye.
Bye.